the news that the tumor had grown, and I was by myself, and I was like, oh my gosh. I just say to him, I've literally just signed my dream job this morning.
I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and everything stopped. I feel like my life was put on pause. A lot of your identity comes with your work. A lot of who you are is the work that you're involved in. So when that comes to a stop or a pause, it can be really difficult.
At the back of my mind, I thought, I have a thing in my work. I'm from the north. I've got in work. You have to work. You have to work, and I just got worse.
And those things are incredibly difficult to cope with, whatever you do for a living, but particularly in a sort of peripatetic, unpredictable career like working in the theatre on screen.
Time does go by really quickly, and I just wish that I had realised that, you know, everybody's scared. Everybody's scared. It's just that a lot of people are better at hiding it than others.
Where do you turn when you haven't got a built-in pension in the job you do?
The Actors Trust is basically here to support you, whether you are a stage actor, a screen actor, audio, whether you're stage management, and you are struggling. You have fallen upon quiet times. The Actors Trust is here to help.
I did feel this is like a big, supportive family.
I mean, you never think you're as successful as other people do. You always mentally, because I think this Actors Trust is not just about the physicality of it all, it's about the mental side, because, you know, you can go up for a job, maybe 20 people, and you don't get it, and you always feel, why don't they like me? What am I doing wrong? But there's always part of you that feels very insecure and very unwanted and unloved within this business. But that's why I think you really need the support when things don't go well.
I mean, actors have always looked after each other, as far as I can tell, right back to Roman times, and it's absolutely part of the ethos of being an actor.
The daily battle you have, and it carries on throughout, and I feel it still now, of having to be invulnerable and tough and have an invisible suit of armour on and deal with rejection and deal with unemployment, but then also have access to being incredibly vulnerable for your work.
We were all brought up, my generation, on the idea that the show must go on.
Actors and stage managers, we are not always the best at asking for help. You know,
No, that's true.
I think we are so busy trying to kind of stay focused and keep our heads above water and, you know, keep going, that you sometimes don't want to ask for help because you're so used to being self-sufficient. I wish I'd known about the Actors Trust when I was going through difficult times. I had a very bad injury at the Globe about 25 years ago now. Worse things happened to other people, but in terms of being a performer, I felt so alone at that point. And if I'd known about the Actors Trust and been able to reach out to them and got help with, as you were saying, the psychological support as well as the financial support, it would have made a huge difference.
I take great pride in supporting this incredible charity which offers support to our actors and stage managers in good times and bad.
I think we all feel very honoured to be part of a charity with such a rich history, to have been around for over 140 years, and the charity has had such an impact within the profession, and I think it was really important for us to keep that link to the history and the longevity of the charity, and we're building on that rather than moving away from it. This is about adapting the charity, evolving it to continue to be relevant, and every organisation has to be continually adapting if it's going to stay relevant, and in order to be true to the objects for which we were founded and we were set up, this is about the next chapter in the charity's history, and I think it's a really exciting one.
Yeah, there's a great phrase, I think, which is, if you want to stay the same, which we do, you've got to keep changing.
When I started out, I mean, 1953, I remember watching the coronation on a small black and white television. It was about, I call it my 12-inch bush.
Great soundbite there.
Keep that in. Keep that in.
I hope people begin to use the Actors Trust as a sort of byword for help and assistance for not just people who are potentially in retirement, but crucially for people who are actively working today who find themselves injured or poorly or just unfortunate.
Because really what it's about trying to shape the future of the charity in a way that will reach more people and reach more people in more ways. So help as more people as we can and help them in as many ways as we can.
I'm so proud to support Actors Trust.
I am proud to be supporting Actors Trust.
I am a proud supporter of Actors Trust.
I am a proud supporter of Actors Trust.
I am a proud supporter of Actors Trust.